Hey world, welcome to 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of it because I work as worship. Another couple of more 9 minutes motivation till we complete 1008, a complete figure of 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. And then we move on to something exciting, new, out of the box for all of us to stay on a high every day. And don't forget to join me tonight in Sampurna. Again, another very beautiful initiative I'm starting from today in Sampurna. Something which I think long back I have sowed a seed or manifested. It's going to happen. I'm so excited about it. So join me tonight in Sampurna. What I want to share with all of you in today's 9 minutes motivation. I've seen a lot of people who have this little proximity to me. Now and then have said, you take too many risks in life. So many risky decisions you take, or so many back-to-back risks you take, and I think you should, play safe a little, and all these things. I am somebody who is very aggressive by nature, aggressive in decision making, and quite fast moving in my life. But that's how my temperament is. Then other day I was driving to some destination, city only. There I saw in the middle of heavy traffic there was this gentleman on Honda Activa. Mobile like this, right hand on the handle, accelerator, and a little child on his left lap, and he was driving through the heavy traffic, crossing the road. Don't you think that's a risk which you take almost regularly? Talking on the mobile, crossing the road, in the middle of the traffic, you get lost, and suddenly some guy comes and presses his brakes the car, and we look at him saying, you can't see and walk. So walking with the mobile and crossing the road, isn't that not the risk that people take, or you would have taken? Getting into an aircraft to take a flight from this point to that point, we don't even know who's the pilot. We don't even know the condition of the flight. We assume it's okay. We assume it will take off. We assume it will land. We assume the pilot is good. Is it not the risk that you and me take? A little child, preschool child, asking his mother, Mom, is your mobile very precious to you? Mom says, yes, it's very precious to me. It has all my data and all the other things are there. Mom, is your purse precious to you? Mom says, of course it is very precious to me. It has all my credit cards and all other cards, Aadhaar card and PAN card and cash and debit cards and so many other things are there. It's very precious to me. Mama, will you give it to somebody and go out? I said, no, I won't. Why, Mom? Why will you not do? It's very important to me, my mobile, my purse, and very precious to me. I can't give it to anybody like that and go. So you will not keep anything that is precious to you with somebody else, right? Mom says, of course, yes. Why do you ask me? The boy says, then why do you keep me with Ayama? Why do you keep me with that housekeep that you have brought, or house help you have brought? Am I not precious to you? Is it not the risk that you keep the child with I'm not distrusting or mistrusting the housemaid or the house help or the lady that you have kept. But is it not the risk that you are keeping your child with some person whom you are paying few thousands to take care of the most precious life that is your child? Is not the risk? Like that, if you look at around you, we all have been taking some unconsciously so many small risks and so many life taking risks. To drive the car without the seat belt, is it not the risk that you take? Sometimes breaking the signal and getting into no entry, is it not the risk of your life? Taking a U-turn where it is not allowed to take a U-turn, is it not a risk? Driving rashly in heavy traffic or on the highways beyond a permitted speed, is it not a risk? So many risks we are taking. Then why is it only when it comes to career choices or some business decisions or decisions actually which will matter a lot for our progress, there we start playing safe? That decision to move out of an organization and start your own business is risky, but at the risk you have been taking like this left, right, center, and you're taking a risk of your life. This is only about a career. If you don't succeed, you can come back to job again, but we don't take that risk. Or you think, I'm not good in business. I think if I work somewhere, I can do much more value addition and also get properly paid. I don't have to struggle with this payment problems every month. And oh, it's very risky. Where is the question of not taking a risk is a risk. And somehow we don't want to understand, but the truth and reality is, if you see around other people, including your life, we all take risk. We have all been taking risk without our knowledge. Ignorantly we are taking risk. With little homework, little calculation, take a calculated risk in life. If you want to move forward in life, everything is not hard work, my dear friends. You can't keep working hard all the time. The donkey also works, coolie also works, labor also works. But that does not give you success and riches. There has to be some risks you take which can be life defining. I'm not saying what risk, that you know what risk you are not taking. And that is the biggest risk, to not take a risk. Those of you are married, इससे बड़ा रिस्क जिंदगी में क्या है मेरे भाई? And those who are going to get married, you're going to get married to somebody whom you don't know. Just with small homework here and there, and you're going to stay for a lifetime with one human being, and not only one person, the entire family from that side, you're going to have a relationship for a lifetime without knowing where you are getting into, how much ever homework you do. Simply divorce doesn't happen. Simply we don't have bad marriages. 9 out of 10 marriage struggles. Don't we take that? We have taken that risk, right? And those of you will get married, you will take that risk, right? If this risk which are life threatening, life defining, if we are happily taking it, we celebrate it. We give party for getting married. I'm not going in a sarcastic tone, but think about it from the context of this. We have taken some risks which are not required to be taken. But those risks which can be life defining, which can be life enhancing, which can be progressive for you, which can be actually good for you, we are just not taking because you think it's risky. Loss of money is not a risk, my dear friend. Loss of life is a risk. Loss of relationship also is not a risk. Loss of life is a risk. That risk we have been taking. Not taking care of health, not eating properly, not working out, not meditating. Those risks we have taken, which are life threatening and which can actually enhance your life. Something that can take you to next level of success and riches. Those risks we are not taking. I think it's not fair. Not taking that risk which you have to take, which you should take, which you want to take, is actually a risk. Think about it. With that belief, let's start this wonderful, beautiful day together. And join me tonight on Sampurna. Here we go. I believe I can. Guys, go get set and grow.